Political and traditional leaders from the northern part of the country are lamenting what they call the deplorable state of the region. The leaders are concerned about the rising state of insecurity, poverty, and the downward plunge from the respected position of influence in the country. This position was made known at the annual Pan-Northern Summit held in Kaduna State. Now, leaders from the northern region, meanwhile, have raised those concerns, but there is a need for them to be equipped with leadership skills that can enable them perform optimally. The governor of Katsina State, Aminu Bello Masari, says this while receiving staff and students of the National Defense College, Abuja. He believes political leaders with some form of leadership training tend to govern better with good policies than those who have no form of training.
Good policies provide better security. Bad policies lead to, where. But the leadership has to really, at the highest level, I'm not saying even members of the national, members of the executive, at the highest level, there is need for a certain level of exposure, a certain level of knowledge of the country that one finds himself to be leading in. So there is need to structure training program for maybe 1, 2, or 3 weeks for political leadership, especially beginning from the middle up to the highest position, because really we have seen that people have gotten positions that gives them power and authority with lack of knowledge of even the country. So,
Mr. Aminu Masari, Governor of Katsina State. To the southwestern region of the country, the newly elected chairman at the just concluded Ogun State local council elections have been sworn in. At the swearing-in ceremony held at the Cultural Center in Abeokuta, the state capital, Governor Amosun charged the chairman to be selfless and fulfill their electoral promises for development. The governor, who commended the Independent Electoral Commission and the people of the state for hitch-free and violence-free election, warned the chairman against abuse of office.
You should see your appointment as an opportunity to serve the people of Ogun State and not as an opportunity to settle political and otherwise scores. You should use your office for development, for growth, to unite all and sundry. You are not going to be chairman for ABC as a party, no. You are going to be chairman to all the people of Ogun State, whether they are ABC, whether they are whatever other party.
Mr. Ebukule Amosun, Governor of Ogun State. Now, early detection and aggressive treatment have been identified as the best strategy to combat breast and cervical cancer. Resolved to spread this awareness, the Kebbi State government seized the opportunity of the annual International Cancer Awareness Month to conduct a campaign in Birnin Kebbi, the state capital.
Breast cancer, the most common type of cancer in women, according to the World Health Organization, occurs at the rate of 1.38 million new cases worldwide each year. Cervical cancer, the second most common type in less developed countries, recorded 445,000 new cases in 2012, which represented 84% of the new cases worldwide. Experts say early detection and treatment of precancerous cervical lesions can prevent the scourge in up to 80% of cases. Similarly, when breast cancer is detected early and if treatment is available, there is a good chance that it can be cured. This year, the Kebbi State government has chosen part of the Cancer Awareness Month for campaigns advocating early testing. The wife of the governor, Dr. Zainab Bagudu, heads up activities, and she is supported by the wives of 9 governors from Oyo, Niger, Kogi, Lagos, Nasarawa, Sokoto, Zamfara, Borno, and Cross River states. Many men are also in attendance. Activities include free screening and treatment, as well as capacity building.
We're training health workers from all the general hospitals in the state to be able to screen women using VIA, which is visual inspection, using acetic acid. It's a simple, cost-effective method of screening women for cervical cancer. It can be detected very early so that we can attack it as early as possible.
Last 2 days, they were trainees. Today, they are trainers. Well done.
Dr. Bagudu is employing an evidence-based method to spread awareness.
Well, we make it very obvious. We give examples of people that have been screened, and we show them statistics. We enlist help from the traditional rulers, the religious rulers, as well as the medical personnel, based on facts.
Other states are planning to take the campaign to their people.
I can assure you that back in Oyo State, I'm going to do exactly what she's doing here today, and I don't have to start from the scratch. I am going to get her template, and it's going to be easier for me. And I'm sure my other sisters, that's why we're all here. We're going to look at what she's doing, and we're going to go back to our different states. The most important thing is to save lives.
Meanwhile, newly trained workers will be sent to their various local government areas to train others in methods of early detection and treatment.
Which brings this edition of News Across Nigeria to a close. Thanks for watching. I'm Olumide Macaulay.